Alright, I have to look for this. I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna try. Ooh. Why was that ever muted? Oh. I want to kind of go back through some worlds we haven't been to in a while. Or people's stuff. Looking for the Minecraft seed for you guys. Love y'all. I'll also be on VR after this. I fixed a few things, i.e. pay promotions, and made sure AI was set to no. Thank you. Thank you. Da, da, da. Fish a golden chicken. Where is the chicken golden? I want to take a second before I start looking for the seed to go look back through some old memories of people's houses. Some of them. Not all of them. The pinkish brown. Look at how pretty the world is when it's actually optimized. I remember when we first started playing the Minecraft server, I didn't even have PC specs to see stuff like this. It was all just blurry. Here's the spawn house. Our little downstairs marauder area. I wonder if the cows are still down here. They're not. The axolotls are. Look at the axolotls. Oh, hello, Mr. Axolotls. God, I'm gonna miss this. Look, we had our own enchanting table and netherwart stuff. And up here, we had our own like set of like beds and whatnot. I was gonna do something with this room and I never did. Bamboo, cocoa, a bunch of things with farms. And then this way, we're gonna go by the other people's houses real quick. Before we stop service, we're gonna look at other people's houses. Because one, I wanna do that. And I feel like they should get a final goodbye on this. They'll still be able to play it if they become members. But, I won't be on that main one. They'll still be able to play it as a member, though. I will give access back to those servers for those people. Nostalgic purposes, if you will. Okay. I like how the night looks and everything. It looks a little much better. You know what? We could go by Robbie's house for a minute. I don't remember any direction of specific people's houses other than Robbie's and Frost's. I remember where Leven's was, and I showed that when I did the video. But I want to show these other two, because I don't remember what they did to it before we logged off. Everybody kind of did their own thing. Oh, look at this. Look at what Robbie made. Look at what he made. The water looks so much prettier. See, this is where the boat was until it was removed. You used to be able to go downstairs and go into the boat. And then they built this big base, and I never got to go in the base. Look at the base. He had all of his stuff here. What are the dogs? This is Phil. Or, it might not be Phil. There's a dancing one. A lot of time and effort spent into this. A lot of time. A lot of memories. And he tried to deal with this too. He was gonna finish this, but he didn't get a chance to. Which I felt bad. I really feel bad for that. Whose house is this? That's his secret base. But whose house is this? Leven's mailbox and home base. Oh, this is Leven's new house. Let's go see Frost's base. Alright, up we go. Let's go to Frost Base. See, this is the village. And over this way should be Frost Base. Oh, you know what? I gotta follow the shulk. I remember this. There's so much difference in texture with things. Things actually look better. I'm gonna miss this server, but starting a new one just sounds so much better. It does. Well, the sculpt go this way. There it is. That's the mountain. Yo, Carlos Layden, thank you for dropping likes. You did not have to do that. I appreciate that. Okay, we're gonna go up to Frost Space, and then we'll show Frost Space. And then we're gonna look for the new seed for everybody, for the member stuff. Oops. The water looks so much better in the game now. It's so pretty. I'm so glad they did this in the game. And now I kind of regret not playing Minecraft for like 2-3 years because of graphicals. Whoops. Up we go. Okay, down we go. Heard a goat. Had to stop for a second. Hello, goat. Alright. Ugh. Okay. Let's go see what Frost built. There's the entrance to our nether portal. Was. I hope you have a great day. I hope you do too, Carlos. I appreciate you stopping by. To the mines. Also an exit. Frost's room, Axolotl's room, and farms. These were her horses. These are the Raze mines. The Razer elevators. Axel stuff. Do not touch. No. Frost area. Stay out unless you have permission. I have permission. I don't know. AFK. Be back shortly. Never came back. Wow. Mines would all just but go down to the stone, to the snow. The tree of almighty trees. Frost area. Do not enter. This is where she had all of her relays. And the last area will be my house. We have to return to Skull Dolphin one more time before we swap servers. Thank you for dropping by again, Carlos. You did not have to do that. I appreciate you. Stronghold, another stronghold. To Frost Base and Stronghold. Sea Portal. Spawn. Alright, let's head to Skull Dolphin one more time. Eeyore Bridge. This is where we put all of our unused ore. Things we never had a use for or a need for in the world. Was Eeyore. Otherwise known as Emergency Ore Bridge. And it was a long stretch from this land to this land, and it was never a flat bridge. Because look, this goes down. It's an all man-made structure. All of this was done in survival with a group of friends that I still talk to every now and then. But that life has gotten in the way with most of them. Phoenix, J-Rod, Darren, Leven, Robbie, Frost, Axel, Ice, Alec, Oliver, and many others that were a part of the server, including Brand and Grant, were a part of the server in its beginning. All of the names. Time for a new beginning. They were the start of something beautiful at the very start of our community. Skull Dolphin. The other area of Skull Dolphin was never finished, and it looked so beautiful. We may end up coming back to this server at some point, but I do want to start us on a new beginning first. Skull Dolphin, home of the dragons. Look how pretty Skull Dolphin is. This is my grandfather's tree. In real life, my grandfather had a lot of oak trees in his yard on the farm that we lived on. A lot of them. Like around 6 of them that surrounded his house. So I wanted to build a spruce oak tree in gold and pink petals to honor him and what I made of my community to be good, and memorabilia because he did not get the funeral that he deserved, in my opinion. He got used. So I built a good big gold tree inside of another gold tree with pink petals for him. In the middle of a mountain, on top of an ancient city. Which, by the way, this whole area underneath this is an ancient city. My base has its own alarm system due to this. All around the base. Well, we're not gonna need the cake. Figure eat a piece. I'm not gonna need the barrel room anymore. At least for a while. Even the floor itself is made of straw. Alrighty. I think it's time for us to have a different adventure. It would have been nice to finish this. I worked really hard on things. Not as hard as Robbie did. Not as hard as other people did. But I tried. Okay. Let's try to find the other realm. ID. Realms. Worlds. Realms. Add or join a realm. Hold on. I thought with realms we can make another world. Hold on. World slots. I'm confused. Ah, I see it now. So if you hit settings, you can hit my world. So Elements MC is not active. I wonder if I delete specifically this world, will I still have the realm? Edit my world. Hold on. Is there any way that I can remove the thing that just says my world? Replace world. This will remove the current world from your realm's active slot and replace it with one of your existing worlds. Your realm member will have access to your newly replaced worlds. You have not created any worlds yet. Alrighty. I think what we'll have to do is look for a random world. Create a new world. MC1. Survival, of course. We're going to start on peaceful because we don't know what we're going to be getting into. Continue creating. Hopefully we can find one. Oh, this is pretty already starting off. Let's get a high ground. We need our HUD. Video. General HUD. Where's the HUD? Unhide HUD. There we go. Better. Hey, Jojo. Welcome in. I think we need to go up. I think up is the better option. Well, the jungle being intertwined with this area seems interesting. Mud. Hold on, I want to do something. Difficulty. I'm just gonna do it to look around the direction of the seed. This is like a muddy swamp jungle. What are you doing in my swamp? Okay. MC1 so far looks promising. Lots and lots of rivers in the start area. A big open river in the start area full of lots of water. And an acacia mountainous biome. A swamp. And it looks like a combination of mountain biomes. What's within the direct vicinity of this bay? An oak forest. Which then turns into acacia. And then a beach. Okay. This is probably an option. Let's try a different one. Alright, worlds, create new world. Create new world. MC2. I'm gonna go up to 10 and we'll pick the best one. What we're trying to grab here is the seed of this world. We're not worried about whether or not we're going to use it, because we're going to use the seed from the world to create our realm. Robbie, welcome in on the YouTube side. We're looking for the new seed. I showed off your house, by the way. Your house, between yours and Frost House, y'all got the best houses. Look at this one. Oh, this is a good spawn. We got to spawn in the icicles. And we're near a village. We're near the village. And a spruce. And us. This could be fun. Respond with the little sickles. I don't know. Thanks, bro. But you worked hard. Y'all worked hard on that map, and I think for most of it I was gone and y'all were hanging out with it while I was doing other games. There's ravines here, a big majority of ravines. Ducks. I think this one might be a good one. We'll see what else we got. No. Let me go to another one. Create another world. Let's do a third option. MC3. Peaceful. Create half. And create. Create. Let's see what we can find. This one spawns us in a weird... Is this what I think it is? Is this that new biome that's like dead? Oh, this is that new biome that's dead. It goes on for a while. Before turning into dark mushroom forest. This one could be fun. I like this one. It spawns us directly on the hilltop. Over here on the hill. And you look back and you see this menacing thing. That's gonna be fun. Now the other option from that spawn point, which is right there, as we go over here, we've got mountains out in the open. Giant hole. And we've got rivers down here with oak and birch. I like going this way, though. I want to see how far in this direction I can go before encountering something new. There we go. This dark oak goes on for a while before it turns into birch. But then it goes from birch to an ocean. I like that one. W3 or MC3 might definitely be one of our options. Once I look for the seed, I will have y'all vote on the best 3. And then we will vote on the best 1. And that will be the final server. I will do it, I think, to probably 12 options. Maybe 10. Maybe 10. We'll do 10. Whatever it pops us. And we'll pick the best out of the 10. It spawned us near the turtles. Hello, Mr. Turtle. It's a beach. This could be fun. This could be so much fun. Except that it's just birch for miles. What's in the direction of the beach? This is a kelp forest. Kelp forest, Menial Islands. Oh, we spawned in that direction to the right. Okay, so it's birch, ocean, and beach for miles. That's our 4th option. MC5. I thought a chicken laid an egg, but we spawned near bees. Another ocean. Another portal as soon as we spawn. A freaking village on the edge of a precipice, which is also combined with a spruce forest. All of this on the edge of a beach of a kelp forest. The kelp forest goes on for a little bit. Actually goes on for quite a bit. Not much here other than that. No differential change yet either in biome. Giant hole with water. More and more kelp forest. No pirate ships that I can see. We are near an ancient temple. like in an ancient temple here. So the plus to this will be spawning directly near an ancient temple. The other thing is going this direction, because I lapped around. Going this direction back towards the village, we have mountainous terrain. We didn't check anywhere in the direction past that. There is a pillager tower. A lava spawner next to a village. There's lava nearby. Plenty of beach and trees. This one might be an interesting but also difficult start if we started in normal. I like this one. See, there's a pillager tower. What's past the pillager tower? Now I want to see. It looks like the little spruce village follows one side spruce and one side dark oak. Or no, one side spruce, one side oak and birch. So it's a normal forest. What does it turn into after it reaches this? Another village. Another one. And another one. And another one. No sand village over here, though. Alright, I like MC5. 5 is a good choice. Oh, did I not name this one? I could have renamed that whole world. Whoops. I gotta fix this one. Hold on. I did the wrong option. This is MC4. Save changes. Alright, create new world. Peaceful, creative. MC6. Let's see what we got. I'll probably do several pictures from each spawn point. Mountainous, snow terrain. The only thing in direction of us is trees on the mountain in very treacherous terrain. Spawning out. And a nether portal to our right. Thinking. Because all of this that we're doing, we're going to be doing it in survival. So I'm thinking the best way for us, a good spawn point for us to vote on. Anything past the general location of the spawn point, don't care. Because that's all going to be for everyone else to look around for. And decide how they feel. We've got spruce all the way on the other side of this mountain for miles of snowy forest. I don't think I see any normal terrain. Oh, I see it. Over the hills and under the vales and through and whence comes more kinds of land. From a normal oak to a spruce. It looks like this map is going to be treacherous to do. There are little villages, but this is going to be more mountain one. W6 is going to have more treacherous landscape than flat. Which means enemies can easily hide behind corners because it's all high up. Okay, we got spruce in this direction. Like an actual redwood spruce forest. Okay, and in this direction, if I keep going this way, like just straight this way, I should be heading back to where our spawn point is. Somewhat. Pretty sure. I thought it was like over here. Maybe not. Is it there or is it over here? Look how dark blue the crystals are. Really dark blue. Ah, this is where we spawned. So in pretty much any general direction is going to start with us freezing. Which means we'll have the frost walkers instead of normal skeletons, which could be more of a challenge. I'll ask what people want, but I honestly I like how MC6 looks past the snow area. But if we're stuck in a spawn that's like right here and we can't control it, this spawn's gonna have to have its own checkpoint to go to other bases. And I only saw one thing good about this other than the landscape, which is a village nearby. That's MC6. It's more snowy looking like. Alright. Let's try 7. And peaceful and creative and go. I will take pictures of these before I get off tonight and I swap to what I want to do. Of up to 4 pictures in each general direction. This is the spawn point of this one. This is MC7. We've got mushroom dark oak. A small little beach when we spawn in, so we got sand. But everything out on the coastline is just kelp forest. Now, I don't know if it's kelp forest with other stuff. But, it's looking like it. Lots of other stuff. See, that's a mineral I've never seen before. It's like growing grass. This is all birch in this direction. Oh, this is that ghost shroud area that's like death. Where was the beach again? There's a very, very tiny shroud area at the very top of this. Not a big one like the other one we saw. A very tiny margin comparison. Alright, what is this way? This is the only direction we haven't checked yet. Birch. How long does the birch go on for? There's a ravine here. That could be of use for some people. The birch turns into a beach. I don't like MC7. Okay. MC8. And then I'm going to go back through and I'm going to give my personal best on it. And then I'm going to take the pictures. And then we're going to end stream. After we get 10 of these. we immediately spawn into the very bottom of a mountain, but the very top of the mountain is a Sakura biome. A small bay in this direction, open plains in this direction with pumpkins, and large dark oak biome. Or not dark oak, but large oak biome for mountainous. With birch. Mainly oak, though. In this direction is straight plains. With a lava area we could use. That is a giant hole with one tree. One tree. Giant hole. It's pretty down here. One tree. We're gonna call it one tree hole. One tree hole. What world is this? This is 8, right? 8's looking decent. Already. On the back side of the Sakura biome that's up top, we have birch. We have a list of rivers. Birch in the direction that way. We have dark oak. We have a nether portal at the very back of the Sakura mountain, in between the canyon. A little bit of plains area for the rest and final area of the Sakura biome. Which isn't really a big Sakura biome. But it's pretty. And on this side, which is the other side from where we spawned, we've got wide open rivers to build bases. And also it looks like a spruce biome. Let's see. What about this way? Another spruce biome. More areas of lava. W8 could be a good spawn. Alright, let's do W9 and W10. Immediately spawn in the desert. No trees. Coral biome behind us. There's gotta be trees somewhere. Surviving straight up in the desert is like what I do every day. If our spawn's that way, where is the trees? We have a pillager tower at the very back side of the desert in the middle of the water. Not much else though. It looks like a water well nearby. Endless desert, it looks like, for a while. Finding resources for this on normal is gonna suck for most people. The coral is pretty though. It's like an endless beach. If this is where we spawned in, like right here, right? I need to check on this side. See if it ends somewhere. If not, this one's unfortunately gonna be a no because we can't even get wood. Which would mean we would have to start the game with a bonus chest. Yeah, this is just endless coral. Yeah. Finally found land. And on the other end, with trees and coral, is a terracotta biome. And then it's just oak. I really don't think people are going to want to cross an endless ocean as soon as they spawn in without loot. I don't think I would want to cross an endless ocean as soon as I spawned in. I think that might kind of suck. How about this way? Do we check this way? Still within sight difference. Ah! This way's a little bit closer to more sand. But in any general direction, it looks like we're going to have to hit a terracotta before we can get anything, which means we have to cross directly into drowned. W9 looks like a L, unfortunately. I think W9 was the worst one. Because you spawn in with no trees. W10. This is the last world. Give me something good. Give me something good. Come on. Up we go. Well, we immediately spawn on a cliff that could kill us. Kelp forest in this direction. What is this structure? Oh. That's an ancient structure. Which usually means that there's an ancient city nearby. Usually. That's what that means. Pumpkins. Dude, what are these spawns? These spawns are terrible. Okay, back in this direction. It's pretty though in the sunlight. But other than that, we can't really use this too much. The entire island is a cliff. It's a cliffhanger, literally. What about this way? What do we got this way? Endless mountains of ice and dropping. We didn't check the other direction. Let's try this way. All the way up from where we spawned. Well, this way is more low to the ground. But even here, it looks like it elevates. Everywhere on this map is going to elevate. Oh, look! It's one tree hole again. It's two tree hole. I don't like this one. Alright, out of all of them, all of these are ran on creative. I like... Let me see MC1 again. MC1 is the Swamp World. Right? Yeah, this is the Swamp World. It's like clay and mud. Whoops. I want to capture, like, there we go, screenshot. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Uh-oh. Alright, good enough. That's this one. MC2. We're going back through all of these. MC1's has potential. You immediately spawn with wood. MC2, I think, was one of my favorites. Because you spawn near ice, but you immediately spawn in a village. Hold on. Here's my question. Which one was it? Was it MC3? One of the... It might have been MC4 that we spawned in that does that. I think it's MC3, actually. I want to restart our spawns. Hold on. I know how to do that. I need to do that. Was it 4 that did it? One of the worlds you start off. I can go back. I can scroll back through. And take a picture from there. One of the world. This is just literally the ocean world. Full of sand and birch. I thought it was 3 that did it. Now I'm gonna scroll back. So the first one is just the swamp. Minecraft 2 spawns you in the spruce near a village. Okay. I need to go back in and go through these and hit the same seeds again. I thought MC3 was the one. Hold on. Now I gotta look. MC3 was the one. I was right. I don't know where the spawn point is for it, but MC3 was the world. And I think it was in the direction of this, is where our spawn point is for MC3. Yes, it is. It is. Okay. So our spawn point for MC3 is at the very, very dark peak and precipice of right here. But we have the option to not go here. I like this one. Alright. And then turn. I want to do a 360 degree in every angle for each one of these. And then share all of them tomorrow when I'm at work. So 3, 4. I did 2, right? I need to do 2. Because this is 2. There you go. That's 3. 2, 3, 4. I did 1. One is the beach. That's the spawn point. Okay. 5. Ugh. All right. So this one is 5. And 5 is just ocean and dark oak going into spruce. And Okay, good to go.
Now I need 6. Seven, 8, 9, and 10.
And then I'll have them vote on it. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now I go to 7. This is 7's spawn point. Alrighty. Do that. And then 8,
9, and 10.
Dude, this can't be right. I'm gonna do this shit later. None of these pictures can be right. I'm gonna do it from the stream and let them get a view on the pictures. Thank you so much for watching our PC Islands report. I did what I came to do. Good night, everybody.